I'm deep, I'm deeply honored to join you today to discuss a topic that holds immense significance in the domain of education, the pivotal role of life skills in shaping the journey of our students. Means life skills are equally important for our student. So firstly, I want to express my sincere gratitude to School Reformer for extending this invitation. It's a privilege to be a part of a conversation that explores the crucial aspects of empowering students beyond traditional academics. If I have to repeat it million times, I will, because it's super important even more than what we learn in books and school. I'm talking about life skills. These are like little tricks and tools that make everyday life easier. And you can say it's about thinking smart, talking well, solving problems, and making good choices. Learning these skills is like you are having a superpower in your hand. And you can say that learning these skills is like a handicap also. We through these skills we can handle all kinds of situation in life, and they help you come back strong from tough times and make your life happier and more successful. So think about it, we need to teach more than just facts, and life skills help us handle tough times, work well with others, and understand ourselves better. It's like a manual for life. So let's make sure we are not just studying for exams, but also learning how to be awesome at life. And that way, we'll be ready for whatever comes our way. And let's see some facts about life skills, because people are having so many myths about the life skills. What are they? And they are like slightly misinterpret sometimes. So they have the diverse range. Means life skills encompasses a broad range of abilities, including communication, problem solving, and decision making, critical thinking, and some interpersonal skills, which helps you a lot in the like in the overall your life. And you can say they can be learned and developed also. Life skills are not innate, but if you make in some efforts, no, so you can learn them and develop over time through experience and education and practice also. Adaptability, it's one of the facts. Like life skills, they are very crucial for adapting to navigating the challenges and changes that life presents. And you can say it could be a lifelong learning also, because they contribute the lifelong learning and helping individual students continuously acquire and apply new knowledge and skills throughout their lives, and they enhance well-being also. Developing life skills contributes to overall well-being by you can say fostering resilience, emotional intelligence, and effective coping mechanisms. Basically, these are very important. And if we talk about the career success, because I can vouch for that, so employers often value life skills as they are very essential for success in the workplace, promoting teamwork, leaderships, and effective communication. And one more thing you can talk about is the fact is empowerment. Life skills empower individuals to make informed decisions, manage stress, and they build the like positive relationships, contributing to a more fulfilling life. And they are cultural and contextual. Means life skills are influenced by cultural and contextual factors, reflecting the adaptability of these skills to various environments and situations. And they are also teachable and transferable, I can say, because anybody can learn life skills and you can teach any life skills to anyone. And it really helps to your personal growth, academics, and your professional success. And you can say there's a path of continuous improvement if you like be on these skills. So that's an ongoing process that involves continuous self reflection and improvement, adapting to changing circumstances and personal growth. Now I'll share my PPT about this topic so that we can have a more structured understanding of the topic. So give me a moment, I'll just share my PPT with you all. Yeah, can I have the PPT? uh, No. Yeah, we have the PPT ready. So we can see the importance of life skills in education. So definition, if I go by the definition, so life skills or soft skills. Hello? Yes, Miss Pravina?
Ma'am, I'm on mute. I think you need to keep one device on mute, ma'am. I think, the
Okay.
one who's sharing the PPT,
Okay.
that device need to be
Okay.
on mute.
Yeah, that's on mutual. So first we talk about the definition of life skills or soft skills, we can say, would mean differently in different stages in life. And what are life skills and why do they matter? So WHO had identified 5 basic areas of life skills that are relevant across culture. First, we can say is decision making and problem solving. We make decisions and solve problems every day in our lives. Some could be life changing decisions. Thus, teachers and parents play an important role to guide students. So, other is creative thinking and critical thinking. Creative thinking is a way to come up with fresh new ideas, while critical thinking is the ability to interpret, analyze, and evaluate ideas and arguments. Students need these skills not only in schools but in their lives beyond school. Next is communication and interpersonal skills. Communication and interpersonal skills need to work in tandem. This can encourage a great collab to solve a common problem or achieve a common goal and subsequently make them achievable. Next is self awareness and empathy. So, these two skills are two key parts of emotional intelligence. A lot of practice, learning, and experiences are needed to instill them in a person. Next would be coping with emotions and coping with stress, which is very crucial these days. To be able to cope with one's emotion and stress is the ability to recover from setbacks and treat them as opportunities to learn. To achieve this, we need to have resilience, grit, and most importantly, a growth mindset. And we do believe that leadership and productivity skills are equally important for life skills to excel in education and beyond school life. So, leadership is the art of motivating and influencing people, and skills that can be learned and practiced. Some are productivity skills. Meaning, being more productive will make you less stressed, more effective, and thus a more successful individual. With these skills, you will have more time for important things, as a result, less stress. The most life skill is the ability and willingness to learn, I must say. And remember, learning new skills can help us understand more about the world and people around us. So, learning is not and should not be limited to formal education. I hope I was able to justify the topic for today.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Are you done, ma'am?
Yeah. Should I stop the screen?
Stop sharing the screen.
Okay. Please stop sharing the screen.
Yes.
Yes.
So, ma'am, as there are no participants in this session, I would like to ask the questions from my side related to
Yeah.
the topic.
Please go
What
ahead.
I have. So, you have mentioned several essential life skills for students. Can you share a personal story where a strong life skill helped you overcome a challenge?
Yes, it's a recently one on Women's Day. I was invited for the Women Award because since I've started my new thing in the town, so DM called us from Women's to grace with the award to start this initiative. And when I went there, the room was full of people and who were so senior to me. I mean, as per their like position wise also, and if I say the age wise also, and they were so learned and like intellectual people in the like room was full of them. So everybody got the chance to speak about themselves, about the topic, about the women's, and nobody asked me to speak up anything since I was a new in the room and I was like quite junior. So I thought ki, like, and some like people, they were talking from last 1 hour, they're talking about my thing, what I am doing actually, about parenting, the new generation, life skills, women empowerment. So these are my thing which I'm like doing in my life, which I've started. So I was like very much feel like that I should speak up, I should speak up, but nobody asked me. So when the event was about to wrap up, so the gentleman, there was gentleman, he was talking about that there should be some workshops in the school for the life skills. So that was my area, because I'm like like I went there to ask DM support to have my workshops in my city, to every school. Yeah,
Mhm.
and since I have joined this WICCI also, that's a UP Education Council, and I was the member of this council. So we were like in that moment ki we need support from DMs to have the like workshops in every school in our city. So I stood up and I interrupt that gentleman very politely, very humbly, and assertively. I put my point ki sir, this is like my topic. Like if like from last 1 hour everybody is talking about this thing, and it wouldn't be nice and injustice to my work also if I'll not speak up. So then I got up and I introduced myself and what I'm doing. Then everybody was so cheerful and appreciate the girls to stood up that moment. And then I explained the whole idea, what I'm supposed to do, and they appreciate the effort, and that's how I was able to make the space in that particular room, just because of that life skills.
That's good. Right, ma'am. Nice to hear. So, deepening to the point, ma'am, we often focus on academic skills, right?
Yes.
How can schools better integrate life skills development into the curriculum alongside traditional subjects?
uh, for me, if they start thinking beyond the classroom, and if they can conclude the syllabus, the curriculum, to add the real life, they need to give them the example or the opportunity to learn where they can see the concept added to their real life. So in this way, if they go, so students can not only sum up the topic like for the lifelong, and they can see the hands-on experience also for particular topic. So that's how I think we should think, and we should promote our syllabus and schools to add the real life experiences into students life.
Mhm. So, giving priority, coming to that part, with a
Yeah.
packed school schedule, how
Uh-huh.
can students prioritize learning life skills without feeling overwhelmed? They have already so many subjects. Okay, it
Yes,
shouldn't be it become a burden kind of. So,
I
how can you
understand.
make it interesting for the students without burdening them and making them learn an essential part of the skill in their life?
When they, the school will change the methodology, the approach they follow to teach them. That's how the schools need to give them the project work. Instead of the like writing the question and answers, they should give them the more opportunities to speak up for the topic, to have the teamwork, so that they can like learn certain things in a team. So the concept is there, the syllabus is there, very much there, but they need to change the traditional method of teaching them. They should be more into projects. They should be more into like extempores, uh, or team building exercises, and they need the space where they can explore things, and every student have their own pace of learning, and have they have the like their own understanding. So they should give them the space to make their understanding and explore the topic better, and from the different expected the same topic, but the different perspectives, this one different perspectives.
All right. So, on continuation of this point that you have mentioned that students have different learning styles.
Yes.
So, can you give an example? How can educators personalize the approach to developing life skills for each student? So, each student has different need, right? So,
Yes.
how can they personalize? Like, is there any method or as a life coach, like how can you suggest the educators to implement that?
Okay, so they can sit with the student and check them what particular attracts to like what they make them feel comfortable when they adapt the thing. Is it a like when they see some visuals? that they can learn better, they can like easily understand through the visuals, and there are students who are comfortable with the audio part. As my daughter, if I talk about my daughter, whenever she wants to learn something, she needs to record the content in her own voice, and then she can play all the time in the house, so indirectly it's going in her mind, and she learned that topic very easily. So that's how she learned that method, that mama, if I need to learn something, I need to record it in my voice, and then I need to put it on the speaker, and then I learn. Like if I talk about myself, when I was like in my childhood, I used to write, because I like writing, and once I write that topic 2 3 times, no, I just got it very comfortable with that particular topic. So we need to explore like writing, audio, visual, which are the more helpful for particular student. So
Okay.
this is how we can have the like specific approach to teach them, and so that they can enjoy also.
Nice techniques, ma'am. Nice to know those. So, can you provide examples of how life skills like communication or problem solving can benefit students outside the classroom?
Yes, very much, because this is something this is not only for the students, actually this is for everyone. We, where we need to speak, we should speak. There are people who like feel that they have the ability to speak, but sometimes they will not come up with the idea, although they have a very better idea in the room, just because of they thought that people will judge them about their language or whatever, maybe for the idea, for any reason. So people should not be like have this kind of feeling that I'll be judged for that. Whenever you feel like to speak, just speak up. That's very important. And what's the next thing you said? Hello, Miss Pravina,
Yeah.
what's the next thing you asked me?
Right. I said like how life skills like communication or problem solving can
Problem
benefit
solving.
students.
Problem
Yes.
solving is like we need to give them the space to explore, and we allow them to make mistakes so that they can have the new understanding from the last done mistake, and they have the free mind to explore, to they have the open mind, and we give them the critical thinking also. We need to ask them some open ended question also, so that they can have the broad vision to see the problem, and they can solve that also. And there is a like four process also we can solve any problem. First we need, there's a goal in the life coaching, the grow model basically. Grow model says, first you need to see what is the goal of your problem, what we want to achieve from the problem. Then we need to say what are the like realistic ground of the problem, where we stand in this problem. Then what are the options to come out from that, we see the options from the open mind. And then last, how we can work upon that. Execution part is very important. So if we follow these four steps as a grow model, we'll surely able to help that great problem solving.
Right. So, coming to the technology and life skills, in
Mhm.
today's digital age, what life skills are particularly important for students to develop, considering the rise of technology? How can they use the technology? One you said about your daughter, like she records her voice, her lesson, and like listens. So, similarly, like what else can they use?
They can use some application where they want to like practice the communication skills. They can learn, so many apps are there. So and they can have you choose the like affiliated teaching also through YouTube. There are so many good channels which are teaching them very good abilities for the life skills. And the new era is for AI, so every student must learn and must get perfection on AI tools and techniques, because the next era would be AI. So we really need to work upon 2 3 basic things. This is like for prerequisite thing for everyone: communication skills, and the AI thing, and where you can use the technology to learn so many things. And you know, so many available methods are options are available there, but we need to be smart enough what to choose and how to choose, what's your requirement, what's your need. This needs to be figured out very wisely.
Okay. So students work in different projects, ma'am. It's a teamwork, individual projects like that.
Uh-huh.
Some students working with others can be challenging, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some students are shy, some students are outgoing. Can you
Very.
share some tips for students to develop strong teamwork and conflict resolution skills?
Yes. We can tell them about the assertiveness, how they can be assertive when they are with people, when they are like working in a team. And please, the open mindedness, the open mind approach to welcome everyone's idea. And if you have the different perspective, how you can put your idea in a respective manner without like demeaning the other person. And when we talk about the teamwork, it's a like a collaborative space where everyone is welcomed, and we are sitting here not for the argument. This is something you need to keep in your mind. We are sitting here to solve the issue in the best possible way. So every idea should be welcomed, everyone has to be treated respectfully. And active listening is very important when we work in a teamwork, because it's like it's not about always all the time you. If you know something better, you are an expert on something, but we need to understand others people perspective also. And if you think that there's a team, so you need to give opportunity everyone to speak up, everyone put their ideas, and consider everything in a very holistic way. It's not a competition that I'll do something more and you will do some less and I'll take the credit. So if we talk about the team, team means we all are the part of the team. Nobody can alone achieve anything in the life. We are all are human, we all are social creatures. So we need team, we need people to achieve something in life.
Right, ma'am. So confidence is very important for everyone, like for all
Everyone, yes.
ages, right?
Yes.
So many students struggle with self-doubt.
Uh-huh.
How can life skill programs help students build confidence?
See, confidence is something which can be learned. Nobody can born with a confidence. And this is something how you feel about yourself. And for students, if I say how they are like being treated with their parents, by their teachers, by their families, this is how they can like raise these their self-esteem as a student. And student needs to think that if they have something in themselves, no, they should really come forward and pitch that idea, pitch your talk, at least start something. It is not that you have something inside and nobody will gonna give you the opportunity. You have to bring that opportunity. And as far as the perfection is like concerned, so there's a perfection syndrome. Nobody and nothing in this world is perfect. You need to put lot of efforts to make anything perfect. So once you have to start this, then you have to enjoy the process, the journey, and then you will have the perfect thing for yourself. So perfection is nothing, but it's a sheer illusion.
Very good. So coming to the parental involvement, ma'am, how can parents best support their children in developing these crucial life skills outside of school?
They really need to invest their time. Sometimes parents think that we are giving them the best of education, best of classes, best of resources, best of gadgets. Nothing will work when you will not sit with them and talk with them, listen them, and give them confidence. Yes, you are right, and you can do this, and I'll help you. And never say I told you so statement, because when you say na I told you so, they'll become like they hide themselves, because they thought ki parents would have like have a big reaction if I like mistake commit any mistake. No, so we give them space to make mistakes, we give them space to explore, and we give them the confidence. Yes, I'm with you, let's do together, we'll both will work out and we'll explore the different things. And we should treat them adult, and we should give them respect first. If we want to like have wants respect from our children, first we need to project ourselves that they are also respectable, they are also a human being, they have feeling. And if you like feel you got up at early in the morning, no, and like someone will guide you, do this, do that, do that, and the whole day you are in that momentum only, you know, somebody is guiding you, instructing you, it's very irritating also. So we give them, we need to choose our battle very wisely with our children, I think say.
Right. So addressing challenges, what are some of the biggest challenges schools face or as life coaches you face in implementing effective life skills programs?
In India, no, there are still people have very I can say traditional mindset to teach them. So first we need to work upon the mindset, how we can change that and how we can see the things in a different perspective. Because life skills are something which are, I can say, beyond education. It actually gives you the manual. Once, I mean, you, if you're not very much good in academics, you, if you have that the good strong life skills, you can achieve anything. But at the same time, if you are very good in academics, you have giving very good grades also, but you do not have the proper life skills and not able to use them wisely, you will not, I doubt the person will get success in life, because 75% is your personality, how you present yourself, and 25% is your knowledge or skill. So parents need to really think up that life skills is the most important thing. They really need to work upon every now and then. In the house also, there are a lot of opportunities where you can tell them about the life skills. They are like learning lessons everywhere, but we need to be make an conscious effort to tell them and discuss with them, this is how you can like take your life. So that's the basic idea. A change is required, mindset change is required.
Okay. So once you coach a student, how can you effectively measure the impact of life skills in his success or her success?
I think we should not measure it. This is something, this is a very subjective topic. You can't measure such things, but
Mhm.
we really need to make them understand, give them confidence that students, these are the things you really need to work upon, because these are the tools to go in the like real world. If you have tool in your hand now, you can fight better. So without tool you cannot fight in the life, and life is a fight, is a real world. So we need to give them the real life example, that we can give them I what I did in my last session, no, I give them some live case studies. How would you react, how would you handle that situation? So like to my surprise, I got so many ideas from different perspective, and they all were superb. So this is how I make them understand the importance of the life skills, what you can achieve if you have such kind of skills.
Nice, ma'am. So that ends the question answer round, ma'am. School Journal of Education and schoolreformer.com. Thank you for all for the talk and for patiently answering all the questions.
Thank you
Ms.
so much.
Ahuja,
And I really enjoyed talking to you about my most favorite topic, life skills for the student.
thanks a lot, ma'am.
So
Have a
looking
great day.
forward for more sessions with you.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll end session now.
Thank you, ma'am.